when you start to think about earth-penetrating tomography as a technology for locating underground mineral resources, as an example, oil and gas resources. Some of that technology was tested.
Oh, by the way, this is my second video. They were messing with the video somehow when I was describing my note here that I did, that I had earlier written, and I thought about this guy. They were messing with the movement of my mouth and everything else. I don't know if they were going to try to add something to the video and take away my voice or what, but you can see right on the video where they totally messed up and took over the video format as I was recording it. That's going to reflect on YouTube because I already uploaded it to YouTube. So I'm redoing the video here of how he describes how these frequencies go into the ground and identify stuff. They're pulsing this frequency into the side of my head. The lady blasphemer says, well, you're dirt. God created you out of the dirt. And I got to thinking about what she meant by that, and how this guy was describing frequencies going into the ground and how they identify gas and this and that. It's basically the same technology of what they're doing with this mind control stuff. They're putting stuff into our heads, programming our brains like a computer, and then they're lighting that part of the brain up, like it would be the depth of gas or dirt, or gas or oil or something like that, and then they pull it up through our brains. Anyways, this is a description.
And it was tested.
Hopefully they didn't mess with this video.
On a number of wells that were drilled by Halliburton.
And I mean this video I'm recording right now.
And into the 90s. And what they looked at was using a very simple method of earth-penetrating tomography. They were able to look and with absolute 99.9% accuracy, grade and quantity and quality of oil and gas layers through the earth, matching up perfectly against actual drill logs from when they physically drilled those wells using this type of technology. Now imagine, and remember what we were talking about earlier about the public owns energy resources in most instances. In Alaska, in all instances, are publicly owned. But if you could with certainty image the underground geologic structures and know exactly where oil and gas is, now you no longer have risk associated with the drilling activity, which is why everyone says, we ought not to be in the energy business. But when you can define where those deposits are, then you can maximize or optimize what you get on the lease, because now everyone has good information. People want to bid on that lease competitively. You're going to optimize the public's return on those resources. So using our technology for doing some things maybe makes a lot of sense, but there's lots of ways to do earth-penetrating tomography and identify those mineral resources and oil and gas resources. HARP is one of those technologies that perhaps we could use in this way.